Hello driver, this is 1 Alpha 91605 Beverley to King's Cross. Due to an earlier failed training service, we'll make an additional stop at Peterborough. You will then run fast all the way to King's Cross. We are following the late running to 1 Alpha 21 X lead service, so delays are possible. Enjoy the run. Okay, so instrument lights on. Log into this, so that. Go up. So yeah, we're in the Hull Trains class 180. Headlights to the day position. Yeah, for some reason the scenario creator forgot to put in the driver in the right side. Because the driver is there for some reason. I don't know why. So the scenario is called 1 Alpha 91605 Beverley to King's Cross, created by FUNKYDCZ. I think his real name is Dom or something. I don't know, Alan just calls him Dom. So yeah, we're calling at Peterborough and King's Cross. So yeah, it's a fairly straightforward run. Yeah, so yeah, this video was requested by BusSim123. Yeah, he put it in the Google Forms form. Pretty much driver 180 driver 180 on the East Coast Main Line South. Oh yeah, the sounds are different. I don't remember where I got the sounds from. I think it's a website called 465 or something like that. I don't remember. So yeah, we're on the DP Simulations East Coast Main Line South. I think the major difference is that it has an extension towards Royston. Oh yeah, I forgot we're stopping at Peterborough. If my brakes would apply better. So yeah, arriving into Peterborough. Change here for trains towards Ely in Cambridge. So arriving into Peterborough, we are due into platform 3. Well, this is the old Peterborough. It looks a little bit different now. There's a 91 going north. So yeah, after Peterborough, it should be a fast run into King's Cross. There's a 265 to King's Cross to Papa 45. Yeah, I don't know where an actual 180 will stop. To arrival into Peterborough. So, ready to go. So gear rate off, reverse to forward, and power to notch 2. So departing Peterborough, the speed limit is 30 miles an hour, and we have about 76 miles to London King's Cross. So accelerate to 30 and then put the power to neutral. So crossing onto the up slow and then crossing onto the up fast. Wait, are we on the up fast? I don't know. On the right are the Nene Valley carriage sidings used by Great Northern and Thameslink. And then the line that goes right and under is the line towards March and Cambridge. I don't understand why the camera just goes upwards. Yeah, the 180 does sound a lot better with the sound patch that I forgot where I got it from. So passenger view. It's the same. What's that say? Only intended articles are likely to be removed without warning. This is a Grand Central service to London King's Cross. Next stop will be London King's Cross. This is Coach Delta. Yeah, this is actually Hull trains from Beverley. It should be a clear run, however you are following delayed service from Leeds. So speed limit is 115. So yeah, next station we'll pass through will be Huntingdon. Then take near Sandy, Biggleswade, Alsey, Hitchin, Stevenage, Nebworth, Welland North, Welland Garden City, Hatfield, Welland Green, Brooklands Park, Potter's Bar, Hadley Wood, New Barnet, Oakley Park, New Southgate, Alexandra Palace, Hornsey, Haringey, Fitzroy Park, and London King's Cross. So yeah, a lot of stations. So East Coast Main Line South. I like the route, especially the bit south of Stevenage, where all the stations are. Well, if I had to pick between the East Coast and the West Coast, I'd go West Coast because it has more variety of stock. You can travel at 125 more. Also, it has tilting trains. Also, I live on the West Coast Main Line. Well, a branch of the West Coast in Manchester. So let's slow down to 100 as we get close to Coddington South Junction, or Coddington in general. Yeah, I'm not totally sure what Coddington is used for. 91. Battle of Britain livery. Speed limit is 100. So yeah, if you want to request a video, there's a link in the description which will take you to a Google Forms form, and you can select what train you want me to drive, like the class 180 or something. Then pick a route from the routes that I have. Just pick one. Give a brief description of what you want me to do, like drive from here to here. If you have a scenario that you've made that you want to show off, you can link it in the description, like to Google Drive or ACS or DP Simulation or the workshop. And then if you want me to do it on a video or a live stream. And then lastly, you can leave your name if you want to. So I can say this video or scenario was requested by so and so. So far, I think I've had about 17 requests. Even though today is the 12th, and this should go out on the 15th. So yeah, 180s. They're very unique. They're unique trains. So each 180 is formed of 5 coaches built between 2000 2001, I think, somewhere around there, in Watchwood Heath in Birmingham. For use by First Great Western, out of Paddington towards Oxford and Exeter and Cardiff. But because of the notorious or infamous failures, First Great Western was tired of them, so they went over to Hull trains at Grand Central. To work trains out of King's Cross to Beverley, Hull, Sunderland and Bradford. And also some went to Northern as well, for a short time, to work trains between, I think it was Hazel Grove and Blackpool. North. Yeah, I remember seeing 180s in like Leyland and Preston. It was very strange. I wonder what Hull trains have done with the 180s. Well, I think they all went to Grand Central. Because Hull trains now have 802s, like Pennine do. But they travel at 125 more frequently. So put the power back down to 2. 1. So yeah, 180s. They're a nice train. I think I've seen all 180s. So 180s, there's number 180, 101 to 180, 114. They have a maximum speed of 125 miles an hour. And a capacity of, I think it's like 600 or something. Well, seated anyway. If you're including standing, then there's no real limit how many people can stand. Not like a bus. Like on a bus, you'll see somewhere in near the cab or something, see this many people standing and this many people seated. But on a train, the only limit is how many people can sit, not stand. Because on a train, there's no limit to how many people can stand. Because reasons. Which means on trains, you will see people literally press up against the doors. Which I don't know how that violates health and safety, you know, in terms of the law, but for some reason it's allowed. This 5 to Peterborough, 1 Papa 46. So our next instruction is to go via Huntingdon up fast. I wonder if something interesting is going to happen. Like so and so has happened, do this. So yeah, 180s. I've seen them in King's Cross, Peterborough, Northallerton, York, Bradford, Doncaster. Yeah, I've seen 180s all over the place. And Reading as well. So yeah, so far so good. So 5 minutes is pretty good. Running very smoothly. Although I think it will lag more and more as we get closer to London. Those houses on the left just loaded in. So yeah, Peterborough to Cambridge, that should be released soon. I think he went to the beta this week or something? This week, next week, I don't know. Whatever Alan wants to do, it's his route. So yeah, £10 for subscribers. Kind of want to drive it. I think my first drive, and it will probably be in winter, because how many videos of train sim exist that are in winter? Not many. Now approaching Huntingdon station. Just put the fan on because I can. It is Huntingdon. Next instruction is stop at King's Cross in about 58.5 miles. That was turn off. So looking outside. Yeah, Hull Trains delivery is pretty much First Great Western, but Hull Trains. So we're driving 180, 105. Yeah, I do like 180s. It's just a shame that they have a bad reputation for breaking down. So yeah, the East Coast Main Line today, it looks very different because you have, instead of like 91s and HSTs, you have Azumas. Well, you have some 91s. And instead of 180s on Hull Trains, you have 802s. But you still have 180s on Grand Central. With trains between King's Cross and Bradford Interchange and Sunderland. Speed limit is now 120. Yeah, due into King's Cross at 9:11. 11 minutes past 9. Not actual 9:11. Next station we'll pass through will be St. Neots. The last time I saw a 180 was in York, about a year ago. Since then, I haven't really had a chance to really go anywhere, you know, outside of Greater Manchester because of uni, and then COVID. So, yeah. Everything I've done is mostly just around Manchester. Because train travel is expensive. So train maintain 125 miles an hour. Oh wait, does this have speed set? I think it does. Speed set enabled 124 miles an hour. Hopefully they should keep us at 124 miles an hour. Hopefully. Yeah, I'm not sure if it totally works. Because I think last time I used it, it slowed down, and then speed set came off because I was traveling too slowly. This is St. Neots station. Next station we'll pass through is Sandy. So yeah, the number of trains we'll pass should drastically increase after we pass Hitchin. Because at Hitchin, we join the line from Cambridge. Then they try to increase even more after Welwyn Garden City, because that's where trains to Moorgate start using 717s. Because they replaced the 313s. I think the 313s were built in the 1970s, which makes them like donkey's years old. I think the 313s, I think they're one of the oldest trains in use on the national network. Well, apart from the Isle of Wight. Why is I holding us at 120? What did 124? So yeah, other requests. I think the next video that was requested was, I think it was a 150 between Cardiff and Swansea. Let me just bring up Google Chrome. So responses, go into Excel. So video. 86 from AP on the East Coast Main Line South. That was requested by Trains Driver 328 New. I think I won't do that at the moment because it seems a bit repetitive just to drive the East Coast Main Line once and then do it again in the next video. The 180 East Coast Main Line South, which is we're doing now. 350 on the West Coast Main Line South. Yeah, 350 on the South London network. That was last video. That was requested by Train Driver 228 New. The next video, it should be 350 on the West Coast Main Line South. I think I might do one from like Tring to Euston, because scenarios on the West Coast Main Line South, they take ages to make, mainly because of all the traffic. But I don't think there are too many stops between Tring and Euston. HST to Edinburgh. Why is he the wrong way around? Like the driver was at the driver icon was placed at the other end of the train, which is strange. Then another video suggestion was at 150 on the South Wales coast. That was Sandy, by the way. HST on the East Coast Main Line Newcastle to Edinburgh. And I think that's it for videos. Yeah, I do have a bunch of requests for live streams, though. So yeah, thank you to all of you who have requested something. I will get around to it eventually. Because if I can't find a scenario on ATS that fulfills your request, I'll have to make my own. Make up my own takes ages. Especially since I have uni, which at the moment seems kind of worthless, because what's the point in having a degree if there's no jobs because of the pandemic? I mean, we'll all be dead by Christmas anyway because of the government's piss poor management of COVID. I mean, I couldn't do a year in industry because I didn't get any offers because of COVID. Because if you don't do a year in industry, then you won't have any like experience in industry, which means nobody's going to hire you at graduation. So yeah, if you don't do a year in industry, you're pretty much screwed. Because in a year in industry, you could work as a software developer for a real company in the real world to gain on more experience for when you graduate. But if you don't do a year in industry, you won't really have any idea of what you're actually doing at graduation. So yeah, it makes you a lot less employable. But I guess lots of people missed out on their placements because of COVID. I don't really get why the speed set is holding me at 120 I'm sure I asked for 124. So next station will be Biggleswade. Yeah, I'm not sure if Hull Trains is running again because of COVID. I know Grand Central has been suspended. Also, talking of Grand Central, Grand Central was originally planning on running trains between London Euston and Blackpool North with Class 90s and Mark 4 coaches. But because of COVID and lockdown and loss in revenue, Grand Central have decided not to go ahead with the route. So, no 90s, no Mark 4 coaches, no service. So, which is a shame because I was really looking forward to seeing the Mark 4 coaches in Grand Central livery and a Grand Central 90. I guess that's not happening now. Maybe in the future. If we're not all dead from COVID. I think that was Biggleswade. Or we just sent a player. No, that was Alsey. Where are we? That was Alsey. Where was Biggleswade? I think I was looking at the spreadsheet. So that was Alsey. Next one is Hitchin, where we join the line from Cambridge. Also, the line through Cambridge is also like a diversionary route. So, if the line between Hitchin and Peterborough was closed for like engineering work, we could divert trains through Cambridge. So come off at Hitchin, go up towards Royston, towards Cambridge, and then through March to Peterborough. They continue from there. Look at the yellow. Reset disabled. Thanks. Thanks for the clarification. Oh, it's green now. So if LNR wanted to divert the trains today, they could just run on electric from King's Cross to somewhere near Cambridge North or Ely, and then go on diesel between Ely and Peterborough, and then switch back to electric to Leeds or something, wherever they were going. Same with Hull Trains and their AO2s. Over the top is a flyover towards Cambridge. So what trains do, they come out from Hitchin on the down slow, up and over the East Coast Main Line, and then head towards Royston and Cambridge. Now we're approaching Hitchin. Joining the line from Cambridge, so we should see a lot more trains. Right, I'm just gonna cruise at like 90. Okay, next station will be Stevenage, where the Hartford loop comes off. So the Hartford loop, it starts in Stevenage, goes towards Hartford North, and then joins up at Alexandra Palace, where Bounds Green is. That's single yellow. Why is this train travelling so slowly? It should be travelling at like 125 if it's late. Oh, it's green, cool. Yeah, AP really do need to do something with the 180, like give it an EP. Because with the 180, you could use it on the Western Main Line, so East Coast Main Line South, East Coast Main Line Peterborough to York, East Coast Main Line Northeast between York and Eaglescliffe. I think that's it. You could use it anywhere, like on a trading run, or like drive a ECS, like on the North London line between like Old Oak Common and Haringey. There's a 6 to Barden Hill. I would have thought that would be on the down slope. Five to Cambridge North to Tango 10. Now approaching Stevenage. We're not stopping here, going straight to King's Cross in about 28 miles. And I've been recording for about half an hour. I swear that building's still loading in. This is Stevenage. Change for the Harford Loop. On a 717. Next station will be Nebworth. Before the track goes to double through Welland North and then back to quad track at Welland-Sea. And also, there should be more tunnels as we after Nebworth, if I could English. So far, I'm really enjoying this scenario. It's a very good scenario. Just wish there was a little bit more AI to see. Well, it is like 10 to 9. So. Well, 10 to 9, that's peak hour. So there should be a lot more trains. What is it set? I don't know. Oh, HT 2019, so pre-COVID. Now approaching Nebworth station. Cool. So this is where the track goes to a double track, and then we should pass through Welland North. So speed limit's going down to 115. Go to yellow. This is Welland North Station, where 180 actually caught fire here. I think it was a whole train's 180. Well, thankfully, the F, thankfully, this train was okay. So what happened, when 82 was on fire, came into World North, stayed there for a few hours for the fire brigade to come and the Rail Accident Investigation Board, or RAIB, Rail Accident Investigation Board, to come and check what happened before moving off. And then all the trains that were stuck behind it just kept crawling through. So next station will be Welwyn Garden City. Oh, green, cool. So what's saying Welwyn Garden City? There is nothing on the right. I think there's usually like some stable units there, like some 213s. So we should be seeing some 213s coming from Moorgate. And Welwyn is empty. I think this might be like a Sunday. On the Sunday timetable. Next station we'll pass through will be Hatfield. Night 1 to Leeds, 1 Delta 10. So we have 19.5 miles to King's Cross. Arriving at 9:11.5. So in the next 20 minutes. I wonder what's on that Leeds train. Probably like 91 or something. 91 Mark 4 coaches. So yeah, next video. Well, it will probably be a requested one. So I won't be doing the East Coast Main Line South because we're doing it now. 180 is fulfilled. Requested by Bus Sim 123. So that one has been fulfilled. 250 on the West Coast Main Line South. That'd be good. This is Hatfield. So yeah, next video will probably be on the West Coast Main Line South. Also, speaking of West Coast Main Line South, Dovetail has announced TS 2021. So it includes a German route that I don't know how to pronounce. I think it's called the Clinchfield Railway in America somewhere. The 5 Circle. Why is it 115? And the 5 Circle line with the 68 in coaches. I think it's because it also comes with a 158 and a 170. I think it does. But I'm not sure whether to get the 5 Circle because some people say that it's good, some people say that it's crap, but I don't know. This is Welham Green. But I will definitely be getting the West Coast Main Line South by Dovetail. Because it comes with the new 390. Yeah, Matt P did say that they were going for the Avanti license. You know, Avanti West Coast. The successor to Virgin. So I will definitely be getting that route. Workman's Park. It also comes with the Voyager in Avanti West Coast. Yeah, I'm not too sure if Avanti I'm not sure if Avanti is actually planning on putting the Voyager into Avanti, because so far Avanti hasn't really done anything with the Voyagers other than just remove the Virgin branding and put Avanti on it. Because I'm pretty sure Avanti are getting some new buy modes. I think they're class 8.0 something with a 8.03 or something. This is Potter's Bar. So with the new buy modes, if you want to do a train from London to Holyhead, you could run on electric between London and Crewe, and then change to diesel to Holyhead. So you would save a huge amount of fuel. Because I think Crewe is like a bit more than halfway between London and Holyhead, double yellow. Yeah, I would have thought that this leash train would be travelling a bit faster. Not like a freaking snail's pace. See, it's Hadley Wood. You're generally cruising through at like 65 miles an hour. So yeah, it is good to be back after having sorry. So yeah, it is good to be back after having like a couple of weeks off, like a week and a half. I think that last video was on the 28th of August. Next video will be on the 11th. No, 14th. So yeah, about 2 weeks. I mean, the channel hasn't really suffered that bad, I think. Last time I checked, between September 1st and the 10th, I think they had like 2,000 views total, and plus 6 subs. Which is just crazy, like 6 subs without me actually doing anything. I mean, I haven't been completely inactive. I have been on Discord and Twitter. This is New Barnet. So yeah, for third year, because the way uni is doing it this year because of COVID, that you can't do all 4 units, all four modules at once, because it doesn't work with online stuff. It would be too much. So what they've done is transferred to more like a block system thing, whatever they call it, where you do 1 module at a time. That was Oakley Park. So my first unit is Programming, Principles and Design. Something about, I don't know what it's about. Something about making a compiler. So what I've had to do is try and somehow install Antler, ALTNR, Antler. Yeah, what is Antler? I have absolutely no idea what Antler is. So they want me to download something, I don't know what I'm downloading. something about downloading a jar file, then something with the command line Windows. I'm like, what the fuck do you want me to do? I'll also be using Python, which I have used Python before in a hackathon. So just need to go back over what I did and try and relearn Python again for the third time. So speed limit is going down to 95 as we get closer to London. Now coming up on Bounds Green, which is now full of Azumas. Cool. This is Alexandra Palace Station. Yeah, I'm very surprised I haven't seen a single 213 yet. Very surprised. Oh yeah, the frame rate should die as we pass Hornsey. So yeah, on the left is the Hornsey Depot, used by Great Northern and Thameslink. So yeah, am I looking forward to third year? Not really. Am I looking forward to my career? Also not really. This was Hornsey Station. So on the left is Hornsey, on the right is Fern Park. Next station will be Haringey. This is Haringey Station. This is 5 to Peterborough. Again, the driver icon is at the wrong side of the train. Wrong end. Next station is Finsbury Park. There's a 901 to Edinburgh, 1 Sierra 14. This is Finsbury Park, which I think has been completely redone. So it doesn't look like this anymore. It's completely changed. Completely changed the layout. So yeah, King's Cross platform 4. So it should be on the upper fast all the way to King's Cross. I wonder if someone will actually kind of update Finsbury Park and King's Cross. Because at Finsbury Park you have the completely remodeled layout of the station, and then at Belle-Isle you have the Thameslink lines that connect with St Pancras. So yeah, lots of routes and trains need to be updated. So generally cruising at like 40 miles an hour as we get closer to King's Cross. I think this is Copenhagen Junction. I think that's where HS1 Cross is over. That's just in Pancake. Need to stop at the next signal, as that one is at danger. Oh, it's green. Green online alpha. So I think this is Copenhagen Junction, because in that grey tube is HS1 coming from Europe and Ashford. And we continue straight on into King's Cross. King's Cross is also the busiest tube station, mainly because it serves both King's Cross and St Pancras. So the train signal says clear into platform 4. So in King's Cross we have a 313 on the right, 91s, and that's it. So this is London King's Cross, where the service terminates, and the video as well. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe for more chasing content. Like the video if you're so inclined. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video, which should be on the West Coast Main Line South, the freeway one. Also follow me on Twitter for future video updates. Join my Discord for chat and screenshots. I think Train 2021 will be released, I think it's this Thursday. So I think it's the 17th, which is cool. So gently pulling in, making sure not to trip the TPWS. So don't hit the buffers. So coming in next to this 91 set. So arrival into London King's Cross.